WXIA TV in Atlanta. You're watching 11 Alive News Today.
Now with me is former Atlanta Mayor and U.S. Ambassador Andrew Young. Thank you for being here with us.
Very good.
We've seen a lot of what's going on around the area. Let's talk about some of it. Any real voting problems that you think will continue to play out tomorrow?
No, I think that Georgia did a very good job. I was impressed. I was in a long line this morning at 7:30, but by 8:30 I was out of it. Okay. And I think we never give the volunteers who do this enough praise and enough credit. And the Secretary of State's office seemed to have the state running very smooth.
Absolutely. We need to mention Bill Crane is here with us as well. Our political analyst. Bill, you see any problems that will continue to play out through tomorrow?
I have to agree with Andy. The way that the electronic voting went in Georgia this election and the prior primaries was very smooth. I give credit to Secretary of State Kathy Cox for implementing the system. And if you looked at the map that NBC had up, we're the only state in the country that had all electronic voting. Nevada had a smaller sampling of electronic voting with the paper receipts, which we didn't have, but we implemented the system faster and got it out there operationally quicker, and had one of those machines for every 190 Georgia voters in 2,500 precincts.
Gentlemen, why such an overwhelming interest in this election?
I tell you, this election is going to decide which way this country goes, and I think people understood that Supreme Court justices are going to be appointed. Iraq will continue to be a problem, and war. People are afraid of a draft. They're afraid and they're not afraid. The amazing thing to me is that with all of the tension going on around, with gasoline $55 a barrel, that we sucked it up and we're pushing ahead. And I hope we can continue to do that, whoever's president.
Now, just 1 minute in, or go ahead, Bill.
Well, here in Georgia, when this state was counted out of this race months ago, we still had a record turnout today, because even though people were saying, your vote doesn't matter, this is a Bush state, people wanted to vote. And after 4 years ago, when 500 some odd votes decided the entire White House across this country, people wanted to vote. And however it goes tonight, that's a good thing.
1 minute in.
The sheriff's race, I think, was important. I think that around the suburbs, the congressional races, I think we have an interest in politics that is just beginning.
Far greater than we're given credit for.